Welcome to the first annual Student Government Presidential Election Debates. My name is Dylan Lee and I'll be your host and moderator tonight. So what we're gonna do is we'll ask a question to each of the candidates, and the candidates will have a minute each to reply with an answer, and we'll switch off who goes first. How's that sound? Good? Good, okay. So should we get started right away? All right. So as senior class president, you will be tasked with planning the 10-year reunion of the class of 2017. What is the importance of a 10-year reunion?
So the importance of a 10-year reunion is to bring everyone back together to remember some of the memories that they had in high school. You're only in high school once in your life, and so something like a 10-year reunion is really important because people look forward to that. They look forward to seeing their old classmates and their old high school and reminiscing in the memories that they once had.
Annika?
Yeah, I agree with Sam on that note that it's really important to kind of like get back together with all your old high school peers, but I also think that it's a good opportunity to kind of just come back to your hometown and like where you grew up and just kind of go back to where your roots are from, and as everyone is going on to their new jobs and everything and finding out what they want to do with their life, it's a good time to come back and just kind of realize where it all started.
Wonderful. Thank you. So as senior class president, you'll be in charge of planning the senior ball. Can you name at least one change that you plan to implement to make the event more appealing to the student body? Annika, go first, please.
Okay. So for senior ball, it usually runs really smoothly, but I want to kind of incorporate a difference in kind of like DJs, just because in the past we haven't found one that has pleased everyone at the dance, and I'm really passionate about finding a DJ that will actually make the night all out just amazing.
For senior ball, the location has been the same each year, and I had the opportunity to go, and I got to see what was going on and where it was. And I think it's a great place, but I think there's also time that we can maybe change and try a different location. I agree with the music, the DJ. I think finding another DJ would be really good because I feel like we've had some of the same ones. So branching out there and trying new things that could potentially turn out really great.
Wonderful. Thank you. You have 15 seconds to now either refute or add more information to these preposterous claims.
Okay, so yeah, I think Sam's idea is really good about a change, and I remember I attended senior ball and I remember the dance floor was really small, and so I think finding a place where we can accommodate for a bigger dance floor for everyone to be dancing at once would be.
What is the ultimate goal of student government? Sam, go ahead.
So the ultimate goal of student government to me is allowing everyone from all different backgrounds, from all different interests, to be a part of something, to create events that everyone can attend to, and they're all under the same goal, which is to have a lot of BDP and to have fun. And especially in your senior year, you want to make your senior year the best year possible that you've had. So being senior class president would be a great opportunity for me to help our class really achieve the best senior year that we could.
I think the goal of student government is to create, school is focused on a lot about the school work and everything, but student government then creates all these events where people can kind of go away from that and create the events that they're going to be remembering throughout their year. They're not going to remember a test they took, they're going to remember the Break the Record night where there was 1,000 people there, and I just think that student government then will create these events that also then include everyone within the school and just make it more of a community than a school.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. So now we're going to move on to the next part of this debate. It's called the Situation Room, where we throw out different situations that you guys could possibly encounter as senior class president. And you'll have each 20 seconds to respond. So imagine you are the senior class president, and it's a position where you have certain powers over a lot of the other students, and someone tries to give you a bribe. What would you do, Annika?
Well, of course, I would have my integrity and not take this bribe from the student because I know that I'm doing everything in my power for the entire school, not for like one person or a group of people that would be offering me this money or prize or whatever.
Yeah, obviously you want to be ethical about that. You know, this position comes with a lot of power, and with power comes responsibility. So making sure that you're, again, ethical about everything and hearing everyone's voice, because if they do have a problem, I'm sure that other people may have the same issue with the school. So reaching out and figuring out what are the big issues in the school, and then going and doing something about them.
All right, great. And the second situation, you're receiving threats from inside student government. Somebody within student government is threatening you. What do you do?
Well, to me, I think we have a great group of students in student government. I think everyone who's a part of the class deserves to be in the class. They're ethical, they are great people, they're leaders in our school. So I don't see that situation ever coming in contact with that one.
Yeah, I agree that I wouldn't see that happening. Like, everyone in our class is very, they have a purpose and why they're there. But if it were to happen, I would definitely like consult the ASB president and the advisor and make sure that either it's taken care of, or like that person's pulled aside to talk to them about why they're in this class and what they need to be thinking of instead of like threatening someone.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's it for the senior class president debate. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been a wonderful ride.